Okay boys, welcome back to a brand new video. In today's video I'm going to be showing you guys how to do the BPM method, how to make coins from BPM, do league SBCs, all that kind of stuff. Before we do get into it, make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel, notifications on. It means a lot to me when you guys show some love, and the channel's everlasting growing. I know I have been a bit inactive, but if you guys head over to my Twitter you'll understand why. Links will all be down below, and also I'd like to give a shout out to BPM Animal. I'll leave his link down below as well. He streams, he does Twitter, all that kind of stuff, and the guy is an absolute legend. He's the one that kind of got me back into BPM this year, so I have him to thank. Now I'm going to move over to the start of the method. Okay boys, so the first thing you want to do when getting into BPM, before I do show you the method, I want to explain to you guys what BPM actually is. So BPM method is bronze pack method. Now it's been around for years, some of you may be doing it for years, and this video may not help you fully, but just remember I'm catering to people that are trying to learn. So if you might find some things later on in the video that you actually didn't know about, so stay tuned, watch it all the way through, and maybe I can help you. So when it comes to BPM, the concept of BPM is you take 750 coins and you open a bronze pack, and in that bronze pack you might get, say, a Premier League bronze who will sell for much more because of the league SBCs this year. Now I'll head over to league SBCs and I'll show you. Currently there's only 3 out, because these do expire. They have expired throughout the year, but they get re-released. It's Thursday when I'm recording this, so we believe that a couple more are coming back today. But we've got like major leagues and minor leagues. So you've got the major leagues are like the top 5 leagues, for example, so Liga, Premier League, Bundesliga, Serie A, that kind of stuff. And then minor leagues are like the Eredivisie, the MLS, the Liga MX, Libertadores, Sudamericana, all them kind of ones. Now I'm sure if you guys go on like Footbin or something like that, you can see which ones there are, and right now is probably the best time to actually invest in League SBC bronzes and silvers, because they're so down right now, which I have done a little bit. As you can see, I've only got like 20k on my account. We just spent a lot of coins doing some League SBCs and stuff for fodder, but as you can see I've got a couple Libertadores cards, and I've actually got some bronzes that are selling currently from BPM, and I'll just show you guys to prove even more that I do BPM. You guys can see I've got a bunch of bronze cards in the club. Now I'll explain in a second why I've got so many in the club. I haven't actually got that many, to be honest. I've kept my club quite empty lately. So to go over BPM, the first course of action is obviously to open up bronze packs. So you go down to the classic packs. Now one thing that you guys might not know if you're new to BPM is there used to be 400 coin bronze packs, and they used to be so good for this method, because instead of the 750 coins, you're only putting in 400 coins each time. So that's 350 coins cheaper. So that's basically 2 packs for the price of this one. But if we go ahead and we open the bronze pack, now I will say to you guys, maybe start with like 40-50k just to get a feel of it. Now there's many different methods depending on the time, and I'll try and go over a couple of them. With the current state of the game, with there being like upgrades out, the Premier League upgrades, stuff like that, a lot of the golds are quite expensive, a lot of the rare golds are quite expensive. So I usually say when upgrades are out, you wait until the Libertadores SBC's back and you farm that. Now to get back on track, you want to go ahead, check everybody's price. Now he's selling for 600 coins. You could either list him for 550, which I think I'm gonna do, just because I've got such low coin balance and I want to kind of keep my coins. When you're like this low on coins, you kind of want to sell everything. Now there's a lot of cards that aren't gonna sell. This card will even go for 200, so there's easy coins right there. This card hasn't got that many on the market at 200, so he might sell. Contracts I tend to discard. You can check these because sometimes they're quite expensive. Stadium themes, kits, managers, things like that. You always want to check as much as you can. But my _1 rule is never ever quick sell a bronze card. Even if it's dupe, just chuck it on your transfer list, because all these cards that are off leagues, so not in any league SBCs, that may not rise with league SBCs, they will rise when they get put into daily SBCs or SBCs that don't require golds but require rares, for example, or certain daily SBCs. Like I've said, the best way to find out if your players are in the daily SBCs, things like that, is you head over to Footbin. Let me do that real quick and I'll show you guys. Okay boys, so as you can see, we're over on Footbin now, and what you want to do is you want to go to I believe team of the season for right now, if you're doing this during team of the season as I've uploaded this, if you're quite early to the video. So for example, like Premier League TOTS Challenge 3. Now this one is like golds, and you can go to the completed squads, and then if you click on one, it will show you the team. Now look, this is all silver cards apart from 3 cards. So a lot of these players will rise up in value. As you can see, like 700, 500, 6k for example. That guy's 6,000 coins on Xbox, but 300 coins on PlayStation. Like each console has different prices. This guy's 10k. This guy's 500. Like as you can see, all these cards, like there's some cards that are literally 500, 700. Then we got 6k and 10k. These 2 cards right here you might have in your club purely off of doing League SBCs. It's the same for bronzes. So what will end up happening is building up your club with these bronze packs. So let me go ahead and open another one. And I did forget to explain that you want to look out for the leagues as well. So if I check the leagues, we've got Belgian League and CSL. These 2 League SBCs will come back soon, so it's worth keeping them in your club unless they're worth something. Like he's only 400 coins, so I might as well keep my coins. He's only 200, so I might as well keep him. And then look, there we go. He's like 1.3k. We can get rid of him for like 1.1, and there's profit on that pack alone. Not to mention the fact that if you do pull a major league card, you have a high chance of making a lot of coins. I think this year I've made more coins from bronze pack method than I have from champs reward. This is such a good way to make coins, and it's so good for grinding out fodder as well. We've only done 2 packs, but we've got one player that's selling for 1.1. We got a player up for 550, 200, 200, so we can make decent coins there. The second stage of BPM, once you've got into the groove of it and you understand the bronze market, so you know what a Premier League player should be listed at and whatnot, and you understand it a bit more, what you should start doing is with League SBCs, you can have a decision to make yourself. Now currently the only 2 that I think are worth the coins are these 2. This one's not as bad. You need 1 team with mainly golds, then you can use silvers, and you can use silvers here and here, and bronzes. So the Eredivisie one, it can still be very, very cheap, and you get a premium electrum, small prime tradable, small gold, silver players pack, and a rare mixed for completing. The way that these League SBC works is this top left team is going to be a silver, max silver quality. So if we head over to Eredivisie League and we check, we've got a few more in the club. What you want to do is make sure you don't use 2 from the same league, from the same club even, and then just start chucking players in. And over time with BPM, these players that don't really sell for anything, over time you'll accumulate enough players to be able to do this whole section for free. And then with these other 2 sections, you also can use silvers and bronzes. So if you grind this out enough and you get enough players, you actually can complete these 3 for free, which is crazy. And then it leaves you 1 more team, and you've got 5 packs for the price of 1 team. And that is essentially the method. You do it with each League SBC. When every single League SBC was out before TOTS, I think I crafted up about 60 packs purely off of this method for like basically free. I think I spent about 40k in total to do all the League SBCs, and I mean I got so much back from it. I got so many TOTS. I think I'm sitting at around the 40 mark now, which is crazy. There's the guide to BPM in total. There is also, as I said earlier, there are different types of BPM. There's different scenarios depending on the time and what's out at that current moment. As I've mentioned, League SBCs are quite dry and upgrades are out. So with like rares being quite expensive, what I tend to do instead is you can all these random bronzes that you've kept over the time that aren't worth anything. The reason we do that is for the bronze upgrades. Now you can go ahead, put in bronze, low to high, whatever. Make sure you check that it's not using like MLS players and stuff. I'm gonna chuck these CSL players in, just so we can get the chemistry. I mean, there's a few players in there that I necessarily wouldn't use. If every league SBC was out, there's some that I wouldn't use in this current time. But there we go. So we got one 2 players pack for 2 silver players pack. And then what we do is we head over, we open the packs that we crafted from the bronzes. Now, I don't do this all the time because, like I said, with daily SBCs and stuff, you can get players that rise up to like 8k, 9k at a time, and then you'll laugh at. There we go. We got one player that actually will be in a league SBC, and that's this Sinani guy from the championship. Now, you can either keep these players that are in these leagues if you're going to complete them. If you're not, simply head over to the silver upgrade, put the silvers in here, and you get 3 common golds. Now, if you repeat this enough, you can actually get enough golds to do the gold upgrades, which then gives you rares. With them rares, you can then do the upgrades. Now, it's a super beneficial method because essentially you're turning bronzes into gold rares into fodder, and that is the #1 goal here with bronze pack method. The main goal is to make fodder in the end for as cheap as possible. So, for example, let me go ahead and complete this. Oh, there we go. So we've got this whole one done. Not one player from a league SBC here, and we submit that. We get 3 common golds, and especially when there's like EFL team of the seasons out, you can actually get them in these silvers packs, and I believe there's one that you can get in the bronze packs as well that a few of my friends have hit. But yeah, guys, so as you can see, we've turned bronzes into silvers and the silvers into golds, and then with the golds, I'm not sure if I actually have enough golds left in my club, but I can check. And there we go, we turned the golds into a gold upgrade, and with that, from these you get 2 rare players, and that cuts down the cost of doing, say, a 75+ player pick for even less. Now you can also, while doing this process, from even these packs you can hit team of the seasons. This is insane, the amount of stuff you can get. Like, unfortunately we've got 2 goalkeepers, so the chemistry is going to be a bit off with the player picks, but if we head over to the player pick screen, there we go. So there we go, we've turned bronzes into silvers, silvers into golds, golds into gold rares, and then gold rares, including some non-rares extra that you've crafted, you can turn into player picks. You get the player pick, and just like that, we got an 84 team of the week, and that's completely for free essentially. He's like 15k, we spent 2k in total right there, and we actually had to buy a few players because we didn't have enough in our club, but I was doing it as an example. So there's like proof, guys. Just in a couple minutes there, you can take the bronzes from the 750 coin packs and still have some on the market selling, which will make your coins back. If this guy, all these guys sell, I'll make my coins back, and we've managed to get a team of the week for free completely. If you guys do this, make sure you guys head over to Twitter. I'm always on there trying to tweet out and help people out, and show people different methods for different times. I've also got a group of friends that do this as well. Like I said, BPM Animal, he streams a lot when he's doing BPM and stuff. I also do BPM on stream, so if you guys want to come through, show me some love, I would appreciate that. But yeah, I think I covered everything. I hope you guys did learn something from this. If you're new, if you're experienced, I would appreciate if you guys could drop a subscribe, like the video and all that stuff. But yeah, boys, I hope you did enjoy the video, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.